Selling a house privately means you're not actively marketing your home to all potential buyers. This typically means your property is not listed on the MLS, relevant public search websites, or neither of the two. Your property is only listed on public websites. This means your property is listed for sale by owner. Because you're listing a property by yourself on public websites such as Craigslist, but not on the MLS, you won't get the attention of buyer's agents, who represent over 90% of all buyers. Your property is only listed on the MLS. Many MLS systems will allow brokers to privately list a home for sale only on the MLS. This means only brokers will be able to see the listing, but the property won't appear on any public websites. Your property is listed on neither the MLS nor public websites. This is typically called a pocket listing, which means your listing broker will rely entirely on email marketing to get the attention of direct buyers and buyer's agents in their network. Should I sell my house privately by owner? Selling a house privately by owner is never a good idea because you'll miss out on the vast majority of home buyers who are represented by agents. Because your listing isn't on the MLS, buyer's agents generally won't notice your listing. Remember that an MLS system is extremely powerful because it guarantees co-broking, otherwise known as the splitting of commission, between seller's agents and buyer's agents. If you decide to list your home privately by owner, you effectively miss out on the ability to co-broke with the buyer agent universe. Not a good idea if you're trying to sell in a weak market. Should you sell your house privately on the MLS? Selling your home privately only on the MLS is a good option if you're concerned about privacy and don't want your home listed on public websites. This is a good middle ground for someone who wants to sell their home privately but doesn't want to hurt their chances of finding a buyer too badly. However, you still won't be getting maximum buyer exposure by default because your property won't be listed everywhere. More importantly, the buyers you will miss will be direct buyers who might help you save on commission significantly if you're utilizing an agent-assisted FSBO or full service for 1% listing service. Should you sell your home privately through a pocket listing? A pocket listing provides sellers with the maximum amount of privacy, as your property will not be listed on the MLS nor any public websites. In fact, your listing agent will typically send an email blast only to their network of buyer's agents and direct buyers. To go one step further, a listing agent may only reach out to certain buyer's agents and direct buyers whom they know will be able to afford the listing, or have clients who will be able to afford such a purchase. Remember that being totally off-market like this means you're missing out on virtually all buyers, and thus totally dependent on your listing agent's personal network. No matter how connected your real estate listing agent may be, do you think he or she is as well connected as the internet? We don't live in the 1980s anymore. Use the internet. Don't do a pocket listing. Want to sell your home without paying 6% in commission? Learn how and sign up for an agent-assisted FSBO at hauseitnyc.com.